Welcome to Reviews That Scare with Jess and Blair. I'm Jess.
I'm Blair.
Blair, how are you?
I'm doing good, man. Yourself?
I am doing very well. Another bonus episode. These are some of our favorites. It's the Wheel Selection Show.
Yes.
I'm very excited for this one. It is the month of September, which means there are 4 Mondays.
Yeah.
Which means we will be reviewing 4 movies in the month of September. Now, September is not just your run-of-the-mill month. It is a very special month.
It is indeed.
Mr. Stephen King, born September 21st. He's a big deal.
I didn't realize that was his birthday month. That must be why we are doing a Stephen King month. It all makes sense.
That is the reason we had this chosen out quite early when it came to themes for the month. So this month we will be doing all Stephen King. For those of you new to the podcast, we do our selection show to decide what movies we'll be reviewing for the rest of the month. We have this Wheel of Fortune like wheel with 10 spots on it. Blair picks 10 movies. I pick 10 movies. Duplicates immediately go on the wheel, and everything else goes in a styrofoam skull, which we then select. Now, out of those 10 spots on the wheel, we spin it however many Mondays there are in the month. For example, this September, it'll be 4 Mondays. We'll be doing 4 shows. We'll spin it 4 times. And we have 1 veto.
Yeah.
So out of those chosen, if there's one that we really like that didn't get picked, we use our 1 veto, but it has to be collective.
Yeah.
So for this one, we had a lot of similarities.
7 or 8 of them.
Out of the 10 spots, we have 8 that are already on the board. Now, just to go through it, we have The Shining. We have Carrie original.
Yeah.
We have the It remake. We have the It OG. Now, these are both 2-parters.
Mm-hmm.
So if they get chosen, we will be doing 2 episodes, part 1 and part 2.
That's correct. Yeah.
We have Children of the Corn original. We have Cujo. We have Misery. We have Salem's Lot. Salem's Lot is going to be like it. It's a 2-parter.
Yeah.
We'll be doing 2 separate episodes if it gets chosen. Without further ado, we have 2 more spots. What do you say? We throw 1 more name on the board. It's going to go to Dreamcatcher.
Great movie. I haven't seen that in a long time.
Add it to the board, shall we? And the last one on the board goes to
Christine.
Okay. Now I'm trying to remember which movies did not get chosen.
So we don't have too many left in here. There is 1408,
Okay.
which is a great movie. We've got Creep Show.
Okay.
And the last movie that did not get picked, Dr. Sleep.
Oh, excellent movie.
Dr.
Excellent
Sleep.
movie. Okay, what do you say we spin away?
Let's do it, man.
Get first spin in there. First movie chosen for the month of Stephen King goes to
Cujo.
Curtis Joseph.
Legend.
Okay, second movie Stephen King month goes to Salem's Lot.
Okay. Now is there just the one Salem's Lot, or
It is there is I guess a part 2, like a sequel, but Salem's Lot is a made for TV and it's
2-part series?
Part 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. It OG.
OG It? Okay.
So technically, we're over our limit. For the month.
Already.
So let's spin for a 4th spot.
Yeah, we will. We'll have to. Christine. Okay.
Okay. So there's going to be, whether we like it or not, there's going to be a veto this month.
Yeah, because there's
this would be a total of
6 episodes.
6 episodes.
I feel
there's
like
technically already, yeah,
because if we did just Salem's Lot and It, that would be the whole month.
it would be.
Right? So I feel like either we do that or we have to pick one of those to veto. Or wait, no, we would have to.
We would have to veto 2. Or no, we would have to one of the two-parters would need to be vetoed. And then it would be the two-parter plus 2 other episodes. So right now we're looking at vetoing one of the two-parters because we'll still be over if we keep both of the two-parters. Now there's one big movie that did not get picked here. And because we got those two-parters, we made it difficult. Or we fight through it and we watch the two-parters.
Well, luckily this is our podcast and we can do whatever the fuck we wanted to, technically. Yeah, because The Shining, you're talking about The Shining.
How can we have a Stephen King month and not have The Shining on the list?
I agree. I totally agree.
This is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
We do Cujo.
Yep.
We do Christine.
Okay.
We do. There's another one that didn't make the list either.
Which is?
Carrie.
Yeah.
But we only have one veto.
And another one which didn't even get picked from the skull is Dr. Sleep.
Yeah.
Which is the sequel to The Shining.
So I think Shining has to go on the list.
The Shining has to be done.
So I think
there's no way around
to do it is whether we choose Salem's Lot or whether we choose it. Forget what we said. Those will be a 1-part episode. It'll be a lengthier one.
Okay.
But I think to squeeze in another one, because the only way of doing this is we would have to get rid of 2 movies if we're going to do 4 episodes. I think we'll do one giant episode for one of those 2.
I'm okay with that. Now, so you're thinking it's between Salem's Lot and It, OG, that has to go.
Yeah.
It has a special place in my heart.
I was going to say, for me, it's a bit of a no-brainer.
Yeah. I say we do The Shining.
Yeah.
In place of Salem's Lot. Then we do Cujo. We do It, even though it's a 2-part movie, we'll do it in one big episode. And then we do Christine.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Blair read my mind.
Yeah. Because you have to have The Shining. The Shining has to be in there.
The Shining is not only like the quintessential Stephen King movie. It's Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah.
It's Jack. It's Jack.
Yeah, it's Jack.
Like,
it's such a good movie, man. And a good book. I just read that book.
How can we not? I think It, the OG with Tim Curry.
Yeah, so good. That was the first true horror movie I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, I was about 9 years old, and that's why it holds a special place.
Definitely a no-brainer then. Okay, yeah. I'm okay with this month. Cujo, The Shining, It, Christine. And those are like, when you think Stephen King, those are all, even in books, those are in the top 10 for sure.
If we had a second veto, which we don't, I'd probably swap Christine for Carrie. But
which I do as well. Unfortunately, the reviews that scare gods don't allow us them.
No.
Don't allow us a second veto.
No, they do not.
Unfortunately, we made up that stupid rule.
We got to stick by it.
I feel like Christine.
Well, you know what? I've never
more
seen
likely, and I do feel like Carrie is more likely to show up
down the road
in another category.
Yeah.
Maybe a back to school category or something like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it'll show up more. And I think we've been holding off on putting Carrie in because we knew we were going to do the Stephen King month.
Yeah.
Same with The Shining.
Yeah.
And same with It. So I'm happy with these picks.
I am too, man. I'm excited for September. Yeah.
Even though we spun and landed on Salem's Lot about 1 billion times.
The wheel really wanted us to watch that
it didn't
movie.
make the final cut, and I'm sorry, but this is it. This is the way it's going to be.
I think they're remaking the Salem's Lot, like right now.
I thought they were as well. I thought I heard something about that.
So that might be something down the road we can check out.
Absolutely. You know? And again, it comes a month. We're going to do vampires sooner rather than later. And I imagine that, that's going to be at the top of the list.
100%.
So, there's been movies that we've spun on the wheel that have made it onto the wheel, I think 3 separate months. We still haven't watched
Jaws was one of them.
Silence of the Lambs, I think, has shown up on lists.
Texas Chainsaw before it finally got picked for July.
Yeah. I'm happy with this list.
I am too, man. I'm excited for it.
Cool. That's how the wheel goes. The wheel has spoken.
Yep.
But for Reviews That Scare with Jess and Blair, I'm Jess.
I'm Blair. Remember to stay scary.
And eat every sandwich.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Reviews That Scare. Make sure you check out our link tree at linktree/Reviews That Scare. That's linktr.ee/Reviews That Scare, which has links to our Instagram, YouTube, Patreon, Twitch, and many other things. If you'd like to email us, you can reach us at reviewsthatscare@gmail.com. Thanks for listening, and remember to stay scary and eat every sandwich. A proud member of the Planet X Network.